What's good, YouTube? Welcome to my channel, man. My name is DivaTequila. I appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're new, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I know we're early on in the video, but you won't regret it. If you're returning, I appreciate you popping back in. I know I've been on a little hiatus. My beautiful wife gave birth to our son August 7th, so I've been adjusting to the life changes, enjoying my introduction into fatherhood, working and such. So it's been nice. I'm work from home, so I get a lot of time and interaction with little baby August. So it's pretty dope. I'm gonna start getting into the swing of content creation again soon, but I feel like there was a much needed, much deserved break there. But anyways, today we're gonna be showcasing the new tank that just came into the game. He's only here for the weekend, so I'm glad that I was able to get a really good game to showcase his abilities. Had a few not so good games as I tried to learn exactly how to play with him, but yeah, I think he's pretty busted, man. He's got a pretty versatile kit. He's got short range damage. He's got a little bit of long range poke and harass. If you just shoot just one of the guns, it seems to have a little less bloom, but you can hold down left click and right click to shoot both at the same time, which just really amps up the DPS. Essentially his left click, I'm on mouse and keyboard, I don't know what it is for controller, forgive me. His primary fire, I should say, applies like a burn effect on subsequent shots. That burn effect can also trigger critical hits when you fire with your secondary fire. So ideally you want to get them on fire, like right now you see that the other tank's on fire, and then I start right clicking as well, because then the right click will also heal me. So critical damage that you do to the enemy slowly heals you as well. So he has a bit of a quote-unquote life steal mechanic. He also has damage over time. He's got a good bit of damage. He has two forms of hard CC. His first one would be like his tactical ability. He's able to dash into the enemies, and then when he gets there, you can smash into the ground basically, and it knocks them up. So you've got a one hard form there with the displacement, knocking them into the air, which is pretty nice for engagements. Also, you can disengage with it as well. And then his other non-ultimate ability, basically you have like an enhanced healing ring around you and your team if they're in the vicinity of you. So not only are you able to, do a bunch of damage and heal yourself with your fire, you're also able to get increased healing and take reduced damage with that ring. You see right now I'm buffing two teammates around me is what that's saying. So myself and then two additional teammates are getting decreased damage and also increased healing. So it's pretty nice right there. You see here I'm activating my ult. What your ultimate is, it's called cage fight. Basically everyone that's in that cage, they can't escape the cage. My chains are also slowing them as well. And then while you're in your ultimate, you get unlimited ammunition. So you see this entire time I've been spraying. I just now had to reload. 300 shots is a lot of shots, but then when you make it unlimited ammunition, it's just, I don't know. It seems pretty busted, to be real with you. I had fun taking advantage of it. We put up quite a bit of damage this game, so that was pretty nice. But it was mainly just, I think, me and the other tank kind of leading the way in damage. I'm playing with my homie Rabbit here. He's trying to tinker around with DPS, so he was playing on Sojourn. Started doing really good as the night went by. That was promising. Here you see us just getting into a fucking battle off, but you notice I didn't take really any damage there that entire time. He was shooting me that entire time, but because I had the burn applied to him and I was also doing my secondary fire at the same time, I was healing that entire time. So you can really build your health up quick. I dash in here, activate my ult. You don't have to reload at all, so I want to go ahead and just burn the healer down. It took me a lot longer there than what I would have anticipated, but you see I got down to 10 health. I got down to 10 health and didn't die. Granted, I had my healers obviously helping me out significantly there, but still, that's pretty massive to have that good bit of life still there. That's also twice now that I've activated my ult early and didn't kill their tank while in my ult, but then their tank activated their ult right afterwards, and I killed their tank in his ultimate. So, feels good. Feels good. Taking our second death right there. Not too bad. Still kind of chilling on that. you know, is what it is. I guess I could hide that real quick. Is what it is. They've taken us to the second objective, which, you know, at this point this is probably only like my third game, I would say, with the tank. So, you know, my positioning and stuff's probably not the best here. I think I ended up killing myself right here. Yeah, I didn't mean to fall off that ledge at all. So that was obviously a doo-doo play, but yeah, no, I like to I like to keep it real, especially as I'm learning stuff. There's no point in editing out the nonsense. Yeah, I didn't mean to fall there. That would have been a lot cleaner if I hadn't, but we've got 5 minutes to hold the last objective, basically. So obviously, I mean, if I'm showing you guys a video, more or less, I'm probably going to win the game. But 5 minutes for us to hold this final point, when I would say at this point they've got the momentum as well. So I start to figure it out a bit better. My aiming also improves as the match goes by. I think I also start playing just a bit more aggressive here to try to, I don't know, try to assert myself a little bit. I activated my ult there, which was probably a preemptive activation in hindsight. But at least I took the echo out of their ult, which I guess is good. I also killed one of the healers as well. I think I killed the brig there. I don't remember. We picked up another kill there, but they got the team kill on us. So it's looking real sloppy now. 4 minutes left. They got the team kill. They're going to be right here in our face. I just used my ultimate as well, so it's not like we have a game-changing ability lined up already. I see that we have the Zen orb on our tank there. So it would have been real nice if I could have picked up the kill. Obviously my aim there was a little bit sloppy on that echo, but it is what it is. Honestly, I think that they got overzealous here. I think that the tank was extremely, I don't know, cocky there. I think they thought that they were just going to win that game instantly, which they were only 5-10 meters away, so I can't blame them for thinking that. But you got humbled, buddy boy. I don't know what to tell you. And then he got doo-dooed on again. Yeah, the Zenyatta heal debuff right there is pretty massive against this tank. I would say from, I don't know, I've got maybe 5 to 10 hours played on the new tank now. I would say the biggest support counter would be Zenyatta and Ana for the healing debuff, because you rely so heavily on getting healed as this tank. You don't really have a shield or anything. I mean, you have like the damage reduction in your one ability, but you primarily rely on getting healed from your support and also healing yourself, applying the burn effect and then doing critical damage to heal yourself. So Ana and Zenyatta are really good counters here, and then Sigma as a tank is a really good counter as well, because you can just they can just eat your shots basically and just kind of, I don't know, kind of use that against you. Would have been really nice there if I could have stayed alive. They got the res back on the brig as well. I thought that was going to be the moment. We had 2 people dead. I think I had the Zenyatta heal orb on me as well. I had my lifesteal ticking as well. Kind of unfortunate, but I think they started focusing me heavily. I think at this point I already had like, I don't know, 13-14k damage. So smart on them to do the focus on the tank, I guess, but it is what it is. I'm also not trying to play too passive here and just like avoid dying, because I have to apply pressure here. If I don't apply pressure here, then I think they could just steamroll it. So I like to, you know, jiggle peek, shoulder peek, hold angles and such whenever I can. But as a tank, obviously it's not as big of a deal as like on a squishy DPS, especially when I can heal myself up some and apply damage reduction. But yeah, I think ultimately I felt like I had to be like a hard frontline tank. If we had like shoved them early, then I could have like wiggled a bit more. Like right here, I could just play around the objective a bit more. But when you lose the advantage that heavily, you know what I mean, you kind of have to do what you gotta do. We got the knock-up on the tank here. I see that we have the Zen orb, so I'm just trying to hard focus him down. Now they've only got a minute left. So now the pressure's kind of on them. They've got a minute and they have to finish it out. I actually canceled my dash there because I realized if I would have dove just to kill the one person, it would have probably been pretty silly. I would have put myself in an awkward position. I wouldn't have had much of a chance to escape. And I think that we already had that kill anyway, which Rabbit ended up securing it, so that worked out perfect. The tank activates their ult here, but they got doo-dooed on as soon as they called it in. If I were that tank, I probably would have I probably would have been internally raging a little bit that I didn't get the hard heals there, but like he also should have not dashed into all of us. I think this is gonna be this is basically the solidifying ult right here. Yeah. And the Pharah, bless your heart. They thought they had me, but got humbled, man. So yeah, that was a 6-minute hold on the final objective. That felt pretty good. Let me pull up the score sheet real quick. I gotta swap over to this real quick. Yeah, so we finished with 18,000 damage, almost 19,000. I healed for 3,300 as well, which is pretty massive, obviously, because like, I mean, 3,300 healing back onto yourself is obviously, you know, 3,300 less that the support has to heal you, but also just provides that much more tanky, especially when you're mitigating 6,700 as well. Their tank mitigated a little bit more than I did, but I also healed a lot more and dealt a lot more damage. So anyways, if you have a chance to try out the new tank, I highly recommend it. I know that by the time you're seeing this video, he's probably already taken back out of the game. Hopefully he'll get released soon. I would imagine that he's going to get nerfed in some ways. I think having the damage potential that he has, the unlimited ultimate, or the unlimited ammunition and the ultimate, having multiple forms of CC, having a team damage reduction and team heal as well, all seems to be a pretty volatile combination. Thankfully he wasn't in ranked at all this weekend, so that was good. But yeah, man, if you stuck around this long, I appreciate you watching. Know that I love you. The content should start flowing again soon. I'm enjoying being a father though, taking my time, trying to soak up all the memories, you know what I mean, hanging out with my wife as much as possible. She's obviously, you know, that's my homie, that's my bestie, so trying to make as many memories with her as possible. She's back at work now as well, so that's kind of unfortunate, but like I said, I work from home, so yeah, you know, you make the moments where you can, man. I appreciate you, love you, stay safe, have a good day, peace.